What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So this is something I haven't done in probably 5-ish months. Back in around February, I started doing truck rating videos, and a lot of you guys liked them, and a lot of you guys didn't like them. They were getting lower views than my normal videos, but then over time, they got right about the same. People weren't watching them right away. But I made a poll in the community tab on YouTube and asked if you guys would like to see them again. And to my surprise, 78% of you guys out of 80 votes said yes. So we are back with the truck rating videos, and we're going to be doing it a little bit different this time. So instead of before the whole entire truck would just cover the screen, we now have the green screen effect right here so you guys can see the truck behind me while you still see me talking. So I'm going to be working with this a little bit. My body might be a little transparent, or like it might cover some different areas, but I'm still working with it, guys. I'm going to get better as time goes on, but let's jump right into our very first truck. So our very first truck is Riles McMullian. Now, guys, all these trucks that I'm going to be rating in this video are all back from February because I haven't done any of these videos in a while, so I'm going through the email and getting where I left off and picking up from there. But it is a 2015 Chevy Tahoe LTZ, true dual straights, gutted cats to 5x18 angle cut tips, 2.5-inch front leveling kit, 32 1050 BFG ATs on 20-inch stock rims, new rear coil springs, rear bumpers trimmed, no front valence, his truck group, top tier royalties, and that is it. Honestly, like, no offense, but it looks like a typical mom ride. Like, there's nothing other to it. It's just a Tahoe. It looks like a leveled soccer mom. And you said that the rear bumper is trimmed. Why is the rear bumper trimmed? I can't see the rear bumper, but why is it trimmed? I don't know. But there's not really much to this, so I'm going to give it a 6. It just looks like your typical soccer mom car. No offense to it, but that's what it looks like. Colton, he said, I'm in Kansas. This is my 2002 2500 HD 6.0 gas. So he's 17. This is his first truck, and yes, I'm repainting and fixing all the rust and dents. So again, guys, this is an older email, so you might not even have this truck anymore. But looks like he's got some rims on it and everything. Some tow mirrors, blacked out cab lights. Looks like some new headlights. Got some LEDs and everything in there. Tail lights, looks like it's got exhaust on it. And he showed a picture of what it looked like stock. So we got the fender. So since stock, he's put cab lights on. He's put tow mirrors, headlights, rims and tires, tail lights, LEDs. That looks like about all. So it's not a bad looking truck. I'm sure you get it painted, you fix that rust, it'll look like a damn good truck. But it doesn't look terrible now besides the paint and rust. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. So this next one, I love the quality in the pictures. Someone actually used like a decent camera to take these. He said, this is from Friesen Off-Road. He said, I'm a subscriber, and here's my 1992 Jeep Cherokee XJ Laredo. It has a 6-inch rough country lift, 33-inch tires, Pro Comp wheels, 1,200 pound winch, rough country winch bumper, mid-tuning C2 rock lights by your recommendation, and 12-inch kicker subwoofer plus amp, kicker speakers, dual steering stabilizers, light bar, and so much more. Just call me by my YouTube channel name, Friesen Off-Road. So guys, I'll have that somewhere up here. And it's a good looking Jeep. I like that. I think they call that a horn on the front of the bumper. I don't know. Or a stinger. That's what it's called. The stinger on the front bumper. But honestly, I love these Jeeps. If I were to ever own a Jeep, it would either be a Wrangler or one of these old Cherokees. But I want one of these Cherokees that you can buy for like $1,000 when we're not in an insane car market, and cut the fender so that a 4-inch lift on some 35s and just go ride some trails. We will eventually do that sometime on this channel. I swear by it. You can use this video for evidence. We will do that in the future, I promise. But I love the way this thing looks. I'm not the biggest fan of light bars on the roof, but if it's a dedicated trail rig, then I don't blame you whatsoever. Rock lights look good on it, the purple and the green. And what size were those tires? 33s on 15s. You said you got a custom 6-inch rough country lift. So I'm sure if you trimmed those fenders, which I don't blame you if you don't want to, if you want to keep this and make it nice looking, I don't blame you, but it's a good looking Jeep, dude. It's a very good looking Jeep. I'm going to give it a solid 8.5 out of 10, just as I love these Jeeps. You guys go check out Friesen Off-Road's YouTube channel. So up next we have Jackie with an 05 GMC Sierra 1500, 4.5 inch rough country lift, 20x10s, and have quite a bit done from stock but never finished. Have true dual 12-inch glass packs, new stereo, 800 count starlights, color matched grille and mesh insert, 2-inch cowl hood. Finally swapped all LEDs to get the nice crisp white look, and a few other things can't think of off the top of my head. My Insta is Jackie_Hogston. For more pics, would love a rate and roast. Okay, so we can go full balls to the wall on this one. It's a good looking truck. I like the crew cab. I'm not a big fan of cowl hoods. I don't like them on anything, to be like completely honest. I just don't like cowl hoods unless they're like fully functional. You got a high-rise intake or anything. I love the starlight. I think that looks like a diamond up in the center of the starlight. I will be doing a starlight on the F250 here very, very soon, hopefully. Something I've been wanting to do on any of my trucks, and I never got to it on the Chevy, and then I sold it, and Alex that bought the Chevy did it right away. And I'm jealous. I want to do it so bad, but I want to do it custom. I don't want to do like everyone else that does the black suede with the stars. I want to do something different because that's how I am. It's a good looking truck. It's a very good looking truck, and it looks a lot better than it did stock. So it looks like, I'm guessing it's 2-wheel drive with how low that truck sits. It's a good looking truck. I like the tow mirrors. I like the grille. I like the headlights. I like all the LEDs in it. And I mean, it's just an overall good looking truck. I don't really have much to roast on it. The starlight looks good. The tow mirrors look good. Wheels look good. Headlights, LEDs. It all looks good. The only thing I don't like is that cowl hood, but like, you got the little low and wide street truck look going. So I mean, if that's your cup of tea, go for it. It's a good looking truck. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Okay, so up next we have Michael with a 2020 GMC Sierra 1500 AT4 6.2 gas. I like the 6.2. 6-inch zone lift, bushwhacker fender flares, amp research, XL automatic step rail, fuel, 20-inch fuel, assault rims, 35 12 50 Mickey Thompson Baja Boss, soft trifold tonneau bed cover, muffler deleted, carbon fiber interior package. Future ads, gonna do rock lights, and grill light bar and cold air intake. Like your channel a lot, learning a lot, keep up the good work. I appreciate that, man. That's the whole reason I do this, is to teach people how to work on their vehicles and do it themselves. So many shops out there just want to screw people and take their money, and people are so afraid to work on their vehicles. So I just show you that here, you don't have to be afraid to do it. Once you start doing it, it gets so much easier from there. I like the 6.2, they scare me. If you guys watch LMFS Crew, the 6.2s scare me. They like to have motor issues, but the 6-inch zone lift, honestly, so many people hate fuel salts. They think they look like honeycombs and everything. They're honestly one of my favorite fuel wheels, and I do not know why. Them and fuel cleavers are like the two old style fuel wheels that I absolutely love. I do not like fender flares. I absolutely hate fender flares. The only time I ever understand fender flares is if they come on your vehicle factory and they're paint matched to it. Even then, I'd probably pull them off. Or two, if you're covering up rust, but even then I would fix the rust. I do not like fender flares. I like to look as wide as possible. Why would you put wide wheels on your vehicle if you're just gonna push your fenders out more? I mean, it's a clean, simple truck. There's not much to it. I like the little red tow hooks. I don't know if they came like that at being an AT4, but it's a nice little break up on the front end. Besides that, it's pretty simple, basic truck. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Real quick with Michael, his YouTube channel is Mikey's Motor World, so you guys go check him out. So up next is a guy that I hold this truck very, very close in my heart because I helped him, kind of talked him through building this truck. So this right here is Scotty Scott. And Scotty messaged me probably a little over a year ago asking me questions about his truck. And then it just turned into anytime he was doing something, he asked me a question and I would answer the best I could. I'd tell him what products I would use. I would tell him what I would do this or how to do that. And he would just attack it doing it himself. He's got a little car that he drives back and forth to work. And the truck kind of just sat at his work and he worked on it on his downtime. And in the past year and a half, that truck has came a very long way. It might not have came a long way looks wise, but the suspension on that truck is completely redone. A lot of the rust and fenders and all of that is completely redone. It's got a move bumper on the front now, so you guys see the picture, and it's got like a ranch hand front bumper that's no longer on the truck. It now has a move front bumper that every one of you guys needs. So if you guys are wanting to get a move bumper, don't just go buy it and spend full price. Why don't you go down in the description of this video and click the link that will take you to Move. It's an affiliate link through Move, and you guys will save some money off your purchase. So let's tell you guys some information on it. It's a 2003 Silverado 1500 4x4, 6-inch rough country suspension lift, 3-inch zone body lift, 35s and 18-inch rim for now. He's still running them, but he's getting something new here soon. Custom tailgate and headlights. Now his tailgate, guys, is so cool. It's got the light bar in the back of the tail light, and it's kind of formed in there with some fiberglass and welding and everything, and I think that is so cool. I would not mind doing that in the future on like a trail rig or something like that, because I just think that's cool looking. And he's wanting a rate and roast, and his Instagram is ScottyScott25, so you guys go follow him. But like I said, he no longer has that bumper on the front of it, and he's got some different headlights on it now, but that light bar on the tailgate is the coolest thing. You guys see he's got some aftermarket tail lights. He's got aftermarket mirrors, aftermarket rims and tires. It's got 9 inches of total lift on it. I will say he's got different headlights, different bumper and everything now. But just because I know like the history with this truck, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Just for the fact of Scotty's built it by hand. Everything he's done to it, he's done himself. And what's even cooler is at the start of him messaging me, he hadn't worked on vehicles very much. He had some knowledge about it, but was very worried to do stuff himself. And now he just goes head on into everything and tackles it right away and does it himself. Because once you start doing it a couple times, you're no longer as afraid of it, and you learn more each and every time, and you get more daring each and every time. So up next, we have Wesley. He says, "What's up? I just heard you mention your vlog that you posted that we were doing some truck rates." His name is Wes. He's from Illinois. No social media accounts to shout out, but this is his 2013 Silverado 1500 4x4 with the 5.3. Cammed with stage 2 TSP VVT cam and all the valve train goodies that go along with it. S&B cold air intake, dressed up, painted engine bay, Speed Engineering long tube headers, Speed Engineering 3-inch true dual exhaust with 5-inch tips, 456 Yukon gears, 37-inch tires on 20x12 wheels, 24x14s coming soon, so I will send you some pics when they get here. 8-inch super lift with 9-inch lift from 7 to 9, adjustable FTS strut set to 9 inches, rough country traction bars, paint match tow mirrors and grill, good Mark cow hood. Here's how our dailies look in Illinois right now. Yes, I'm ready for spring. So guys, this was back in February like I've mentioned, so these are some older pictures, but I love this color truck. This is like Brandon's old truck. I love this color. It's a good looking truck. I like that lifted sticker. Ryan's a very cool guy. So we got some aftermarket headlights and tail lights and some paint match going on. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of cowl hoods, but it doesn't look terrible on this truck. I'm just not a big fan of them. The engine bay looks good. So is that wire loom that you guys have like over your wires? I see a lot of people do stuff like that, and I want to do that in my engine bay because I feel like that color and organization kind of breaks it up and makes it look so good at the same time. But that painted engine cover, the alternator, the shined up cold air intake, and then all your hoses being shined up just looks so good. If you had that motor like painted, just even silver, just painted so it like popped out more, it would look so good. But I'm gonna give this truck an 8.5 out of 10. This is a very good looking truck. I like the color, I like the paint match, I like that it's sitting level, I like the wheels and tires, the stance, I like it all. Good job. Our next truck is Keegan, and man, I just said how I love trucks sitting in the snow. They look so good, and that's the very first picture I see. It says, "Hey Aaron, love the channel, really enjoy watching your videos, keep up the great work. Been watching for about a year now, enjoy watching you do work on the truck yourself. I've done everything on the truck myself, other than the tint, which I helped my friend with. Thanks. Rate my truck, it's nothing crazy. Also included a pic of when I first bought it a year and a half ago. From Ontario, Canada, 2003, 1500, 5.3 extended cab. Cold air intake, Gibson exhaust installed before I bought it. 1.5 to 2 inch rough country lift level, sitting level with rough country shocks, 275, 70, 18 Goodyear Duratracks, which are 33s by like 10 or something. Cheap black wheels for winter now. 2-inch rough country spacers, grill white bar, 10-inch JL audio sub, all LEDs and blue cluster LEDs, color match grill with polished Chevy emblem, 20% tint all around, 20% brow. Aftermarket taillights, edge programmer just to see temps. I'm currently running the aftermarket taillights, not the stocks, and the tailgate emblems are now black. Future plans, planning at some 20 by 12 Cali off-road summits in black this spring with 33 by 12 50s. Aftermarket headlights with DRL LED bars, potentially a 4-inch lift, new style tow mirrors. So it's a good looking truck, and I'm guessing you're probably young since you've only owned it a year and a half. And you said that you've done everything to it yourself. I'm guessing you're probably younger. But it's a good looking truck, a lot better than what I drove in high school, if you're still in high school. But I like the LEDs in it, blacked out grille, the polished bow tie emblem. Brandon had one of those on his truck and I always liked it. And then taillights. I mean, the exhaust doesn't look bad if it doesn't sound bad. I like the little dual tips out the one side. And put newer style tow mirrors on, it's gonna look really good. It looks like it's about the same color that my Chevy originally was before I painted it. The tow mirrors that you put on it look better than those stock chrome ones that were on it. A little rough looking. You got the light bars and everything, and the snow. Oh yeah, it looks a lot better than when you got it. I do not like billet grills, so it's a good thing you got rid of that. And yeah, besides that, not very much done to it. But it's a good looking truck. That first picture of it sitting in the snow is a very good picture. Give it a 7 out of 10. Pretty simple truck. Doesn't look bad, but pretty simple and basic. So guys, that is all for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to see more videos like this, drop a like down below and let me know what all you guys want to see. Go in the description, send me an email to aaroncateschannel@gmail.com. Send me your trucks, take the pictures like this so we can get them better on the green screen. Give me some information and let me know if you want me to roast it, if you want me to rate it. Guys, if you're sending me these beautiful trucks, I can't really roast them. So you guys gotta send me some yee clapped out shit boxes. So thank you guys for watching the video. If you haven't already, go down, click the subscribe button, and go check out my channel and watch other videos. So if you don't want to subscribe, maybe my other videos will persuade you to. Catch you guys in the next one. See ya.